at the corner who picks this one off.
Little Golden Bear. There's a war going on in Iraq right now. He's so focused on football. He just is a football coach.
Brock Manchin, the quarterback, fakes the handoff, bootlegs, will he throw? Waiting for a man downfield, and he sails this one out of bounds, and the intended receiver down there.
I'm sorry to laugh. That is such a young quarterback thing. He had his second level route open. He didn't come back to it. He's getting his shot, and he's going to throw that thing in the end zone. He's going to try to throw that touchdown pass.
Oh, you're killing me.
He's going to be a good future quarterback. This guy's got talent. He's highly rated. The coaches love him. But he was going for it all right there.
Is he a true freshman or is he a redshirt?
He's a true freshman.
Okay, here's a question now. I mean, with Riley, your guy, correct?
Yes.
Why would you not redshirt him this year? Why are you burning his redshirt?
He says he's not gonna.
Well, you can't. If I'm not mistaken, if you
the rules say you can't redshirt, but it doesn't always end up that way.
Okay.
He could get hurt. He could get hurt in the second week of practice.
Seriously.
Every school across the country has those red shirts that happen every year. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I actually had a fan write me one time. I said this on the air, and a fan wrote me and sent me the NCAA rule book about a kid who ended up redshirting by the end of the season. Injuries happen. You never know when they're going to happen. If guys get hurt.
So they can. So to clear for the folks up at home.
I believe it's 25% of the games.
If you play, yes, if you play, even if you start in a game or anything like that, and if you get injured that season and you miss a certain amount of the games, you can still redshirt that a following season or that season. That season can be considered your redshirt year.
Yeah, and Sean Young, we talked about him earlier, did just that. He got that medical redshirt, and now is in his 6th year. That was Gertz with that long carry along the near side to get Cal down to the doorstep once again, looking to score again with 6:44 to go in the game.
We're both wrong here. I got my facts wrong. He's actually a redshirt freshman, so it really doesn't matter.
So we just babbled all that time for nothing.
So he is going to redshirt last year.
Hopefully he can find
Brock, sorry about that. It's he's been in the system now for a year. Getting some reps. But just for all those of you at home looking at the clarification of the redshirt
all the people
rule,
that are still watching right now.
Quarterbacks are always thinking.
Yeah, Manchin from Dallas, Texas, 6'5", and he is indeed a red shirt. He does hand off, and he may have gotten into the end zone.
No, he got him by himself. He got his rushing touchdown. He got a stat for the day.
Yeah, but you know that's not the one you want. You want to throw that. You want to throw that touchdown pass.
Oh yes, you do. And you talking about hopefully he's going to be a real good one. Yeah. The lineage that Tedford has produced, just to go so people at home don't know. Okay, 6 NFL first rounders. All right, it goes back from Trent Dilfer and David Carr at Fresno State. Then you have Achilles Smith and Joey Harrington at Oregon. These are first rounders, just first rounders.
Yeah,
not
first rounders.
All the quarterbacks that he's put in the NFL. And then you have Kyle Boller and Aaron Rodgers, and we all know about Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay right now, what he's going through. And we were talking about this last night. You know, some of his quarterbacks might not have transferred to the NFL game, but you believe, for what reason you believe Aaron Rodgers might be able to make that transition?
Well, I think
they did not show a lot of formations. They did not show any empty like they showed today against Pac-10. So they were very base and very limited, very protective of what they're doing. So they don't have a wide spread of plays. They do have just a handful of set of plays, and they're trying to run them well. And they are not able just to run them well because of the fact of the youth on the team, because of how thin they are on the team. And that
most of his starters out by the time the third quarter.
I bet that 76 team is happy.
If they score here on a 4th and 12, they can erase that though. They still have a chance.
Lobestall, 4th and
folks.
long. Yep, and here's the fake handoff. He'll look deep. He's going to go to the end zone. This is up for grabs. That ball's volley tipped out of bounds, and an incomplete pass.
He had the middle seam. He had it early at 15 to 17 yards, which is where
between Rosenball and Sturdy. And he says Sturdy is always teaching us. He's always teaching something. Regardless of what happens or what's going on, he's always going to make sure that we are prepared for what's going on in the field.
The training room, lots more ice and Advil.
Well, here's Brock Manchin out of Dallas, Texas. The turn and the handoff to Gertz, and he slashes off tackle. He's going to bounce outside. Flags litter the field behind the play before he is tripped up at the 30-yard line.
Looks like, because that was his first year at Cal when we played against them, so it was fun to talk to him.
Now Slocum is back in, and the young man will bounce out here to the near side. Slocum from Clovis East High School in Fresno, California. He's had a nice afternoon. He's been getting some repetitions. He's had 6 carries for 17 yards. And
I mean, this is it's tough for the Bears to come up here and play. This is as it's not a huge stadium, but Martin Stadium is a tough place to play as a visiting team.
Well, give Cal a lot of credit. They come up with a huge workmanlike win over the Cougars. They took the Cougars out of any thought of upset here this afternoon. When on the first play from scrimmage, it was the very talented Javid Best that went 80 yards for a touchdown from scrimmage, and then the route was on. Cal wins it here this afternoon, 66-3.